Okay, so this is a Rolls projector, which I believe was made for a contract for Rolls by, I think it was Spector, but apparently they never paid the money for them and the company went bust as a result. That's what I read anyway. It's a very, very simple design. There's basically a sheet steel chassis with a transformer for the bulb, a little shaded pole motor with a little fan on the back. Don't know why it's got a fan on the back and a much better centrifugal fan on the front. Centrifugal fan's obviously blown onto the bulb. Rather than get caught in the continuous cycle of belts and things, I've decided to buy these do-it-yourself, make-your-own belts. From what I've read, all you have to do is use an alcohol flame to melt the two ends together, and it makes a belt. Will it work? We'll wait to find out, innit? Okay, so this could be the start of a video entitled How Not to Burn Your House Down. Here we go. A bit more vicious than I anticipated, but here we go. Well, I seem to have made a belt. Sort of working. Well, I can't make the green belt work for this one, but I can make it work for this one, so I've sort of got it working. But does it project? Alright, I've swapped this cog. Right, when I first got this projector, this is how this cog was, or this pulley drive was set up. But I thought it was on wrong, so I turned it round, because, I don't know if you can see, but it starts off low there and it goes high there. Okay. But what I found, just doing a few little tests here, is that the belt jumps off, and this is the only way I can think of solving the belt jumping off issue. So whether this is correct, or whether this is something that someone else has done to stop the belt jumping off, I don't know, or if there's something missing, or what. But yeah, I've just been running some little runs, letting the projector run, and the belt just kept jumping off onto the underneath, under the spindle. Now it is possible this was on the wrong way as well. But I think it will work in this configuration. So here we go, time to put it back together. Okay, so it's starting to get late, so I do hope this works. Right, so I've threaded the film up, ready to go. The thread on this is really strange. It goes through a sprocket drive and then round the loop, round bottom loop and back through the sprocket drive. But the sprocket drive's offset. I don't know if you can see that. It comes through straight, and then as it goes through the loop actually moves backwards. And I see why they've done it. It's because they wanted this sprocket drive, but obviously if it was in the correct position, it would interfere with the lens. So they've had to like offset it. It looks weird, but I'm guessing it should work. It should work quite well. Certainly better than the method I've seen on some videos where it just yanks the film through. At least this is getting pulled through in a gentle manner. Right. Okay, so what I've discovered is that it's to do with this take-up spool. If the take-up spool's free, everything works fine. But once the take-up spool goes tight, it just grinds it to a halt. And I think the reason is because there's no clutch in the system anywhere. When this drags the system up, it's dragging the system hard up. But normally take-up spools have, like I say, a clutch somewhere in the system, and I don't remember seeing one anywhere within it. And I'm assuming kind of that it must have relied on the spring not being particularly tight on the system. So what I've tried as an experiment is I've took the spring belt off, and I've just put a very simple daft rubber one on. So let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. Yep, that's how it's supposed to work. Well, I don't know the answer to that then. Okay, so now the last really big test, the bulb. Now I do know the bulb worked in this before, but I've been messing around with it a lot, so have I knocked the bulb up? Here we go. Nope, bulb's come on. Right, what have we got on the screen then? Let's have a look. Let's turn the thing off. Let's try and focus it up. That's it. And I can already see that this projector is running a hell of a lot faster than the other one. Hang on, let's see if I can clean this lens up a bit. Oh yeah, that's obviously I'm not getting the stroboscope effect on the in the real world, but I have got a nice, bright, colourful and correct speed picture. So that's great. So I need to sort out this spring business, but basically that's a go.